Two men walk into a co-op in Warrington. This is the story of the people behind Britain's shoplifting epidemic. They know what they're looking for and help themselves before heading for the exit. What happens then would almost be comical if this wasn't criminal. When you watch the CCTV of those chaotic scenes in the co-op here in Warrington, you could be forgiven for thinking these were inexperienced, perhaps opportunistic shoplifters. You couldn't be more wrong. Because over a 5-month spell, often together, Paul Morris shoplifted 36 times and Chad Feeney 18 before they were caught and jailed. They worked the shops on Knutsford Road. Even when they're released from prison, they'll both be banned from going into the shops they hit and banned from entering any in the area together.
Years and years ago, when, if you stole £100 worth of something, you could get 50, 60 quid for it. Now, if you stole £100 worth of something, you're not even going to get 20 quid.
But this is the voice we rarely hear in all the talk about shoplifting, someone who actually does it. Police say Chris Downs has been shoplifting for 2 decades. Here's his mugshot. He is currently banned from entering all of Macclesfield town centre or any co-op in Cheshire. Like many, he says the reason is simple. What do you feel about why you did it?
Why I did it? Did it because of a drug problem, Greg, to be honest with you. And no option. And I know it's wrong, but it was the least. It wasn't hurting any individual. I didn't see it as, I'm not saying what shoplifting's right, it's not, but needs must, I suppose. You'd be surprised who shoplifts. And being a shoplifter, you notice, you see people, you know the signs more than supposedly the security guards do. And while they're concentrating on me, little old lady with a trolley, she's got it lined with foil inside and putting the bottles of whiskey and whatever in the trolley.
And you see that?
Very often. Shoplifting to me was the least damaging, it wasn't personal,
Chris says he'd like to never shoplift again, and it is possible to get out of it.
We would park around the back with the car park, and then we'd come and hit the whole high street.
Shoplifting was a way of life for Cullen, regularly captured on security cameras, several times sent to prison.
If you can go to a town which got 6 high streets, you can come out of that town with, over £1,000.
Now reformed, he helps others find a way out.
Every day, without fail, we're going to make the money we need to make. As a drug addict, that's how you think. I stole millions. When the certain shopping chain caught me and they valued it all up, they said I stole 2.8 million. And that was just one shopping chain. Of course, I never made millions. That's the retail price. Shoplifting to me was an addiction in itself. It was a buzz, and I loved it. And even when I kicked my addiction, it was very hard not to think about it. Christmas just gone now. I was working away, and I was on the motorway, and the Christmas songs were singing, and it triggered me, because it reminded me of going up the motorway at Christmas time to make money.
So what is the answer?
There needs to be other things in place rather than sending you to prison. Because I'll tell you now, prison didn't work for me. It just made me a better criminal and made me more comfortable going to prison. I never changed through prison. I changed through rehabilitation.
What he's doing now, he says, is his way of giving back. But every year there are hundreds of thousands of thefts costing millions of pounds, and the numbers are going up. And clearly plenty who see shoplifting as easy money. Greg Milam, Sky News.